It's Fox with the sick beat. It's Chanel without the rhymes off the sheet. It's straight off the top of my head. My lyrics are wanted like Osama, alive or dead, or better yet, Obama, like the next US president. When I'm paying my rent, I'm bent out of shape. I put out 3 albums, but not a mixtape. So don't bring the hate, cause I sit back disgust. Cause you don't know what's going on, snorting that dust up your nostrils. Your brain just be so full of bullshit, and now you gotta hear me kick clean and spit. Cause I keep fit like fitness. Hip-hop definitely my business. And what you wanna do, I keep asking you. I'm recording these freestyles with just a few people outside of the booth. Yo, I lost my front tooth with an open roof and like 9 hits on fire, man. I'm a little white, I got that lady mother beer like her name was Ceasefire. So don't even know what's up MTO when I bring it cold, like I'm flaking on the snow. But I never get baked at the lake, for goodness sake. I used to check the story when Lucky's mom got robbed by a rake. I take that and give it to you, cause Neil Chanel's always got something that's brand new. Cheer. Fox with the sick beats. It's Chanel with the rhymes, not off the sheets. Cheer. What up? Peace.
Hey, living life dangerously, fighting off anxiety, impacting society. Now we're blazing up legally. Life is amazing, mom keeps racing. Negative thoughts, man, I keep erasing. Gotta stay calm, but I stay complacent. Picking up people straight out the basement. We can't run away from issues we're facing. Stay strong, pull through, or time's us wasting. Don't worry about ifs, if it doesn't exist. Positive thinking is what needs to persist. Hey, living life dangerously, fighting off anxiety, impacting society. Now we're blazing up legally. Eliminate crap, create, cause there's too much at stake. Before walking away, vicious things I say. In the end I pay, delay the deed. Getting up to speed, proceed. Legalizing weed with pot shops and streets. Still waiting on legislation, look along as taking a vacation. Blazing Jamaican, cause the shop product sucked. Charging $14 per gram. Damn, you call this I am. Dangerously, fighting off anxiety, impacting society. Now we're blazing up legally. Getting phased on the decision for days. The choice was yours to go separate ways. Now things have changed, and you've been totally hoping, ears open, thinking it's too late. It's no one's fault, just blame it on fate. Opportunity lost, and your peers that is missed. Living off luck, always making a wish. Couldn't resist, you grow legs like a bitch. Next thing you know, you want plenty of fish. Living life dangerously, fighting off anxiety, impacting society. Now we're blazing up legally. Living life dangerously, fighting off anxiety, impacting this music for my own amusement, so don't confuse it. The live on stages or rapping on spaces, scoring all the time like running the bases. I'm about all man, remaining gracious with amateurs hating, chaotic and raging, just like animals locked in cages. Seems outrageous, sounds contagious. Reverse that on you like flipping pages. So where's your agent? Count eagles instead of ages. Take no breaks, dropping rhymes and the dope takes and say you bet. Can't forget, Northstar blazing up the internet. Cyber bullies like the run the mouth. So the dude from the new north, not north south, making adjustments, bias judgments. December 20, that was plenty. Battle on side against online enemies. Yeah, now you tough and expose on those shows and exposing what used to be tweets, acting on street just like talk, man. Your rhymes are cheap. Rhymes are cheap. On ass, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. On ass, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders.
Everybody Rambo till it's time for battle. Everybody Rambo till it's time for battle. All of my haters have been acting ignorant. Keep making money and driving belligerent. Back Puerto Rico, you spin like a pendulum. Way too nice, make them look like a synonym. Hey, behind the computer screen, what can you really do to me? She spark like Jubilee. Beating haters ain't new to me. Pull up like who is he? My lady like who does be? Got ops like a brewery. Every day just doing me. Haters controlling these lanes, patrolling. Can't stop me like what you controlling. The Dark Knight rise like Christopher Nolan. Take over Wilson like Owen. Bruce Bowen to the spur of the moment. Every time I just go, so I ride around in cars and Porsches. Ayy, got dividend Porsche. I ride rather than flow like porcelain. We make it better, the haters extorted them. I promise I am the gonna control them. And you got me out them as I'm in my prime.
Hop on apps, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Hop on apps, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders.
Internet guys are just pretenders. Act real tough, but they soft intenders. Never get the message, return the senders. Block all the fake and then mute dimensions. Big on the net, but small dimensions. Live for attention, die by extensions. Post all they wins, just thoughts and inventions. Claim they outside, but truth is suspension. Scroll through the lies, feel the tension. The real don't move, is faking attention. Say they got drive, but I can't find an engine. Crash real quick, but they seeking attention. Off in the dirt, and see the exceptions. Flame on the fall, but it sees deception. I came from the back, and it's seen as an interest. Praise from the pain, these feet ascending. A mimic of style, sees ascending. See what it is when you end in a friendship. The presence gonna save when I'm standing in the cold with my soul in direction, so you know in the roll. Trying to go viral, you see his confessions. Feel alive when you see his concessions. Chasing the views, it's chasing progression. Built from the pain, now flexing the lessons. Follow the Northstar, you see what it is. You know what it is when you stuck with the kids. This when you guess when you see what it is. The lesson don't sin without flexing the lens. So internet guys is just pretenders. Steady up next, but it just contenders. Pass all the hate, but they know what it's sensing. This was real when the ball's out of the center.
Hop on apps, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Hop on apps, screens and iPads. Just remember, no surrender. Internet tough guys are just pretenders. Internet tough guys are just pretenders.
Stay with your blood, that's R.I.P. Wasting it up, that's all I mean. No cage on the blunt, that's all I need. You blaming the ton, that's all I see. Lil H-O-O-D-R-A-T. For the sake of your whole team, all they mean. No fake with a parlay, R-A-G. Ain't safe for the boss, say all they say you was soldier, but how are you rolling? I just hear you talking about how hard it gets. Say you throw hands, but I'm not so convinced. The only thing I see you throwing is fists. Pull up with guns, but most of them cuss. So I traded all of my guns out with chicks. Another excuse, you use as a crutch. I'm finna blow off all these bottoms and dip. Bloody on bloody, you finna get stitched. Finna get muddy, I need some revenge. Putty on putty, I make you a bitch. Ain't no more talking, I think you a snitch. Hit it 2 times, what I caught an assist. I need bang for the buck, or I'm calling your friends. I'm replacing the time, but I'm on it again. For your sake, I'ma show you all that I've been. Yeah.
Claiming you to go, but I've been moving on the low. Know what it feel like. It feel like. Hundreds for the show, I'm trying to make it for the dough. Know what it feel like. 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 It feel like.
Yo, everywhere you go, man, get dirty looks. From the streets to the church, so what's it really worth? When everyone's a jerk, just tell when it hurts. Cause everyone's hating, kinda like Satan, right across the nation due to inflation. Price at the postman at the gas station. Who can forget a lockdown pandemic? Living in a world that turned systematic and manic. Things got frantic, people panic. COVID-19 and vaccines, it was all going down, man, like Titanic. Yeah.
It feels like we were made for this. We're fighting literal colonists. Capital schism is rudderless. Now they're trying to murder us. See it in the gears, slow them down. Red hat means that shirt is brown. In the light they're showing us the lonely boys so dangerous. Rotted brains, misinformed. They never want to be reformed. Might seem like we're overmatched, but if we lose this now, it won't come back. It won't come back. It won't come back.
Maybe you to go, but I've been moving on the low. Know what it feel like. It feel like hundreds for the show. I'm trying to make it for the dough. Know what it feel like. 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 It feel like.
She told me what it feels like, and then it really feels right. Blowing up my phone, now she's texting me all night. She told me what it feels like, and then it really feels right. Blew around these rhymes, now we're chilling on the north side.
Tell me what it feels like when it feels real nice. When I bring these vibes, keep the flow so tight. Tell me what it feels like when it feels real nice. When I bring these vibes, keep the flow so tight.
Yeah.
Feel alive, feel alive. I wanna feel alive, 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 feel alive, feel alive.
Scoring shot that I choose like Austin Matthews, and no one can harm me, cause I'm a one-man army like Shoei Donnie. Know what I'm about, step to the dish and smack it out the park like Mike Trout. Remember that no one is a slave to the way you behave. You best check your past before you feel the wrath, cause when I get back, they'll have you murked to work by the illest rhyme reciter. Your future's looking brighter like your name was David Schneider. Acting like a tiger and it ain't all good, cause you were lost in the woods when you was acting a hood. Yeah, my ex, she was addicted to the sex. How her alcoholism led to my life being wrecked. Gave the lady life of luxury and respect. She got me thrown away with lawyer fees, told an AGs. Gave it 2 or 3 times after all of that. In fact, she expected me my knees calling for her to come back for marriage. Left the idea of her expecting a horse and carriage. She finally got upset and told me she was moving on. Yeah, say rebuttals when you're trying to make a splash in the ocean instead of the puddle. Cause the majority chooses hate instead of the choice to appreciate. Appreciate.
Survive these after dinner painkillers, waned off the wax from the Wayne's World friends using strange filters. Stay builders, stacking heavy bricks to change. Sheep regurgitate the same old filler. Deranged killer, shed builder, well-read killer. Know my water straight out the tap, no lead filter. Who going comatose, home alone after llama dose? Half of the folk.
We building a foundation out of balls, hearts, and brains. I am the all know it all starts today. Attack and decay, act as you may, dismayed these days with what I see displayed. Raise, hold the mic for these times as I get old and age. Remaining indignant, how I refrain from pilfering pills in the cabinet. From my prescription after I fill them, no more holes to dig in. It's the ebbs and flows, you never know. The petals of the rose will grow. You reap what you sow. Take heed for when the sun shines and the seeds are sown. Try to live and let live, cause each is own. Shits ain't right when the streets is home. Now we merge with the three-headed monsters just to conquer our chakras. Finding out it's got us. Get a lot accomplished in this modest office, I promise.
I got no motivation, I'm lacking dedication. I need some inspiration, hopped up on pharmaceutical medication. I can see through the meditation, existing in a degenerate generation. I'm exhausted, need resuscitation. On the streets, I'm back and forth pacing. On the range, I'm the only Caucasian. Second guessing my actions as reactions to accusations. I pack a sensation, demanding a standing ovation. I pack a cigarettes a day, I'm in cancer, waiting, debating on whether I'm doing a favor for God or for Satan. Now that I got your attention, I need not mention. You can tell when you hear I'm all about redemption. Yeah, I seek acceptance, but I reach suppression without the Lord's protection. I'm in a deep depression, like the government, and now we're in a state of recession. When will we meet connection with the state's elections? This is just my predictions of the weak intention. So without further ado, I release the tension. You're not free from suspension. When you land, I hope it's feet first on the ground, the ground, the ground.
When I feel alive, I be chasing everything that's mine. Every loss, every scar, and every step that's signed. I be low that high, I be took a hit and you see I survive. Now I'm standing tall, I thrive. You be seeing how the things that you ain't see I strive for. This zone's in my own accord. As I'm inspired inside and I'm shooting all this flame, watching it rise and I'm ride through the change. Well, if it's on the nights and I'm down and the mornings where I grind and I know you fucking out. I ain't said you'd fold, I said you'd fall. I'm wondering the end and you're not there at all. But the rush was a step for me to be alive, and the hustle was a part of the sign of my grind. See how I put all together, got it all in the line. Cause I wanna be alive. Cause I wanna be alive.
Denied when I'm totally qualified. How can I lose when I got it by my side? Gotta admit it, that I've had a rough ride. Now y'all wondering why I'm no longer around. The way people throw around like each weigh 300 pounds, to say it lightly. Man, I don't really fit in, cause everyone's a clown getting under my skin. And it's likely, with 50 on either side of me, you know, get paid in sin by admin through thick and thin. You sign a contract with the devil. Chicks dig the bass, but what about the treble? Listen to heavy metal, winning gold medals. It's instrumental and it's simple, like a Steph Curry triple. On interviews with no miscues. Man, yeah, it all sounds familiar. I didn't mean to scare ya. I should've just left you with my ex-terror. Tired of people's antics, directing, hating out of spite, trying to avoid situations, but they happen day or night, leading to a fight that's a factor. With disaster and smack talk 24/7 around the clock. Now it's on you and you're getting blocked. with the crown. This is how we roll. So where we at right now? She'll never let me down. She's my queen with the crown. This is how we roll. So where we at right now?
Better decisions, how I live, that's how I got to get. Man, making decisions, how that's what I paused the shit. Had to reflect on every decision that I made, cause my future wasn't path, but shit, this shit wasn't paid. I took a second to every dollar I made and couldn't save, cause I spent it on rainy days and I thought that you wasn't paid. But I found out in the end and the hero was never saved. So when you live in the face, shit, the villain always live their ways. They gon' show you everything you need. And when you trying to grieve, then you gon' need a hug. And you gon' look above, look at love. That's what they do when it's behind you. When you making side moves and you moving like dribbles on Curry and Steph. When you fire for two, if I'm inside of your grooves, I'm inside of your moves. I'm moving like dude love. These hands move when your knees in the move. That's what I do. I take the second, let you know it's me. And I'm giving you my heart and you playing for a second. If it means I'ma skip a beat, then tell you it's luxury. I'm coming for every shot, so I'm taking it all for me. This is what you want from the heart, so I'm taking this shit from the start. I ain't playing games with this love, cause I'm taking shit to the heart. Yeah, put it on myself and took that shit on the shelf, then locked it up in the treasure chest. A Jacques Rousseau to get itself. Then tell him about no health or wealth, but it's about me saving myself. It's mental health, so all's love. When I'm fucking talking about myself, it's the
simple things in life. Choose a wrong or right. Keep the vibe rocking every day and night. The simple things in life. Choose a wrong or right. Keep the vibe rocking every day and night.
She'll never let me down. She's my queen with the crown. This is how we roll. So where we at right now? She'll never let me down. She's my queen with the crown. This is how we roll. So where we at right now? Yeah.
Now try to sit back, relax and have some fun. There's no room for you if you wanna be number one. No doubting what's up growing up. If I'm not what you expected, think you give a fuck. I've become all I wanted to be. Graduated from high school, college, not the Navy. And now ready to start a career, putting forth effort to stay off my rear. If ever, every time it's not over, I'll go sober in the month of October. Tired of backtrack and press rewind. You didn't get what you wanted, so you thought I'd take mine. Not trying to be an enemy or the opposition, just standing my ground, maintaining my position. Work hard for all that I got, don't think I was confused, cause I smoke pot a lot. Always working hard, trying to be better. Heard you sniffing, cause you was snorting September. Do you remember how I put it together? Always get confident in cold or wet weather. Not only for pleasure, but for good measure. And I get cold with me like the month of December. Yeah. Sober in October. Sober in October. Sober in October. Sober in October. These 41 days got me amazed. Sober for a month and I haven't even craved a beer or a toke. Don't believe this, it must be a joke. Never look back and I've got myself on track. Which friends do I trust? The ones who got my back. I pray to kill all jealousy and envy. The nicest I know can be your worst fucking enemy. No place to go in town, but when I'm around, my name's being called by those who are still down. Can't stand the slack of the lousy and lazy. Get stuck with this type, no one to blame but me. Everyday dreaming, making the money. Quick fix antidote, water and honey. Looking for ways to secure a future. Study Windows, internet, get lit up with computers. Time to free the mind of stress and pain. Been there, done that, putting fame in the name. Young at the age of 22. See signs of becoming bored with nothing to do. Is it too much time on my hands hanging with too many friends? Or no dough in the bag with lots of it to spend? Yeah. Sober in October. Sober in October. Sober in October. DJ Space 87, lyrical weapon, making impressions like Led Zeppelin with them steps up the stairway to heaven. One of the greatest, you hate this, that's why you say shit, just face it, can't get your face if it's basic. Jump on Twitch like a bitch and try to take hits under the belt, cause his face gets three people gets their wit. You felt it and melt it, cause you're weak, so to speak. Your wins are success from you know who's the best, which is why you stay stressed. Nothing coming along your way next. Got no fans in the game, cause they're all unimpressed. You got care less or lackluster. Talk to smack among others on the regular, now no one can even trust ya. We spaces of a rustlers, getting ghosted now. Who you gonna call Ghostbusters? Step to the mic ready just to get how you like. That alone insult your freestyle versus rhyme you recite. What's the hype when it's on? You don't know basketball if you think Mike takes a backseat to LeBron. Like the predictions on the bets and Nets chips while you're watching Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix. You don't understand the culture, so who you calling a vulture? I taught ya and will torture ya, acting out of pocket with your comments, and you call yourself honorable? Next to your predictions, which are nothing but horrible. Cheer.
87. So like this. Through it all to maintain. We play the game to stay the aim and race for change. Create a lane, stake your claim. Disconnect from the maintenance, the frames, and like the hand that feeds false and accelerate chains. You wrestle with your soul to separate from the whole, and the more you try to mask it, the less you're in control. I've lived half my life by that pressure since a fool, but I'll shout the poison and relieve pressure when the thickest tool of these so-called men that look like imbeciles, boxed in with the Lord of the Flies, living what they glorify through these distorted eyes. We're born alive from the fortified prison, leaving us mortified. It's more than I can hide. Rap in just disguise, not in disguise, but every dog has its days. A cat's with 9 wives that locked in that set, turning to apex, predator to prey. Daydreaming of having a Lexus, 22-inch rims, headrest, television with a necklace. Oh, wow, how impressive. So, don't stare away from your choice. Pass, back, relax, it's on the act. No more smoking crack, but holding back. I don't need to claim I'm on the straps. Now that's the last chapter in the book of my career, so I'm close to that.
87. Look how far we come. Yeah, it feels we move nowhere. And I'm looking at somebody that couldn't build a pyramid, and a life that wasn't fair, but you held with despair. Pushing on to the strong that was spirit that was moving, and a pair of leaders that was knocking them harder to do. But shit, I was breaking all the will they didn't have. Falling soldiers into the shit that they didn't have. Getting mad shit, it's the children that was living in a struggle, in the air that wouldn't fight, to the life that wouldn't bubble. Drowning in darkness, but in light say they love you. If you fell on muddy waters, they wouldn't pull you out of puddle. Type to watch you get jumped if you got into a scuffle. These the people that surround you when they say they love you. Nah, take the business out, so what do we have? What do we left now that you mad? You're getting facts. What did you check? Well, this shit was tapped, the phone was that, so I left and I had to leave. And you know else we're holding them at, where they holding facts, where they holding them at. I'm trying to get all the facts and breaking it down and get all them stacks. That's facts.
87 has done it again.
It's about to start now, don't even ask how, cause it's the cloud in my head. Instead of the lyrics, I want it like Osama lava death. Need a female to sing or check my head. Focus on the 3rd album, hell, we'll make 5, 6, or 20 of them. It's about to take place, line up on the race, try to keep pace. Then you and your face are getting sprayed with mace. No trace to track down, bumping your mullet to the jaded brown pound sound. Howling like a hound, mystery solved, no clues found. Success bound, how you like it now? Batman and Robin with the bam big bow. Dynamic duo, getting a longer deal with the duo. Uncool like John Duo, 28 and 32-year-old. Platinum soul, keeping it cool. A little bit of Triton Reason and Pro Tools. First album school retro, second album new style metro. Tough times, let's go. Filling my gas up with petrol. Collection of points, my brother ups and I always say a noise. Don't think twice or thrice. Uncle Ben's gets experience with noodles, never mind the rice. Oh, like the cake, smoking 3 joints a day, getting baked. Shortstop clerk getting robbed by a rake. And born Run DMC off Jake Roundtree. 1991, that's when when finished grade 9, son. At Ross, when I lived across the street. Marshall hashtag blazing in the early summer heat. Students thinking it was neat, so they took a seat on the grass. I saw everyone I knew, even if they weren't in my class. Get jaded on this track after you scratch that wax. I don't like people except my close friend. Here before it started and wait after it ended. Other than that, place you outside the circle. Pull you back in and kick until you're purple. If I had to guess where I was heading in life, have to say hell, if not, nothing nice. My advice, to live your life reminiscing. Before it's too late, settle down and have some children. I don't wanna die, but I don't care about life. There's 3 reasons I'm clean, 2 kids, 1 wife. People know my life, got nothing left to prove. No, it's not nice, none of the shit I've been through. I'm so fed up with what I'm forced to see. Saddam Bin Laden, death from STDs. Sick world, but you already know. It was homicide and rape and people beat up the old. 20th century carried a new mind state. You look at Jeffrey Dahmer and all the people he ate. If that weren't enough, it was babies having babies. Then the baby's daddies dressing up like they was ladies. Top stories, these kids killing kids. Wasn't 18 before they saw federal bid. It ain't right, but media gives it hype. So to make the front page, the kids willing to trade their life. What's it gonna do for people to wake up? No matter what they do, that their life is gonna suck. Little pup, think it tough, you thought your life was rough. You got to eat the toppers, I was forced to eat the crust. But I ain't mad, that was life, that was just a cycle. Grew up with good kids, who now straight psychos. Midday massacres, yo, when will it all stop? Only when there's no more bullets to be shot. But take it from me, yo, the time will never come. People trading in their balls, I'd rather carry guns.
I still got that naughty booty, I still got that heat. I am still such a cutie, just move to the beat. Come on! Just move to the beat. Just move to the beat. Come on!
Rock the crowd to that beat that's feeling alive. Raise your hands up so high without a feeling you can touch the clouds in the sky. Rock that beat, see the energy rise. Rock the crowd to the beat till you see with your eyes. Unite in rhythm till you feel your heart finally beating deep inside. But you gotta fall in a meaning that's deeper rise. But shit, I couldn't look that deep in her eyes. Just take that feeling, know what you neglecting when you know you're not with it. When the people that you fearing is the closest that's near you. Hear you talking to people, that's when I'm in you. They smear you, the pain ain't dry, so they put their hands lead up in your eye. This a thumb to the tell you that the beating lie. This a beating why. Tell you that I'm deep in the scene, I'm leading the arena, leading the gene. You leaping the screen, I'm talking the loud. You buffing the rap, buffing the style, you puffing the loud, you stuffing the loud. Ain't no scuffling them in this place off in the crowd. We trying to feel the rhythm. Just as something of the sickness, nah, just to change how you feel it. If you ain't got your hands up, damn us in the fan us, stand us. It's so hot out here, they don't kind of fan us. But shit, this is entertainment, they don't even have to come up to jam us. Feel the beat to the crowd, it's feeling alive. Raise your hands up so high with a feeling you can touch the clouds in the sky. Raise the crowd to the beat, see the energy rise. Feel the crowd to the beat, see it with your eyes. Unite in rhythm till you feel the pain in your heart beating deep inside. Oh shit, when you reach out, but it's too much to tell you that this thing I had to speak about.
Yeah, ready to rock the crowd, that's what we do right about now. Cause let's just show you how we done did it. When we spit it every hour, every single minute. Cause kinda like Papa with the spinach. I got the muscle coming around with the trouble that you wanna cause. I put the game on pause, and this is what we do it. Cause it doesn't matter what you saw or seen. Yo, I'm living the dream. I be doing this like the leader of the A-team. It's Hannibal, the fist full. I be rocking it kinda like you're sipping on your Red Bull. It's an all-nighter that you wanna pull. Cause yo, I know I sit back and get high until yo on the endo for real. Neil Chanel, I got the deal signed, sealed, and done. I be rocking the mic just for fun. Go ahead and act like you're gangster, carrying your guns. Cause yo, I don't wanna tell everyone that you done it. Sitting back, coming around, and how you know that I wanna run it. I know, cause yo, this is what you wanna do. You came in the game with the fame and the name. I saw you run to the next city, kinda like Dame to Milwaukee. Then you started the space and talked all the crap about me. To be honest, you're missing the MVP, that's me, honest. Go ahead and talk about this. You know wrong got on this, and this is what we got to do. Kinda like I'm sitting back and thinking about you had no clue. Color crash disaster, the master. Thinking about what happened after. Yeah, I got all kinds of laughter. Cause Cause the truth is that there was no threat. So go ahead and thinking about how I kept it clean on the internet when you're making your sports bet. Cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah.
Talk from the cloud.
Hey yo, Krem, my bad.
Nah, I don't think you that high. I seen the strings on the puppet's head when the arms out can't match the lie. But you mash now. I seen the eyes on the blood when the well went dry on the love. When it wasn't in the home enough. When the gas wasn't connected enough. I'ma call your bluff. They told me I couldn't make the cut. The blade wasn't dull enough. Okay, cool, I see you buy respect. You try to trade and the codes collect. I see the mold and the shape in your hole in your soul. But you claiming this space is for us though. The elevation, that's the placement for your soul. Your soul sneaks in the war reason. It's a worship and I don't think you wanna ride with a devil leading. I sacrifice all my Xbox achievements. If he could prove it, he was even tough for half of one season. But he broke, but he rich and it's sweet. Swear men and respect, the bid looking cheap. Act like a dropping deep in the lead. I ain't buying the move, it's just free for the critique. The link in the rewriting is life. The legendized contract that glitch on the site. You staking no claim to chain and it's tight. No gas limit, but they gas in the height. I see what the foes and the same in the goal. You see what you attain in the role, sustain in the role. See how you sustain in the cold. Nah, I see how that bench will look. That change in the life and the stench you took. Nah, taking on the outlook of the keys and the access that was granted. Minute on the code and the standards that was branded. So what the fuck you gonna climb down knowing all that high horse, feeling like top different slope itself? Feeling like I can mind my business as hell. You should've kept my name out your mouth itself. I knew you tried some shit like this. I knew you tried some shit like this. That's why I stay on my Batman shit. Keep a clip.
Yeah, superhero De Niro, collecting mad zeros on the back end of the paycheck with mad respect. I got the game locked on in all aspects, and don't forget, I'll be doing this blazing up the internet. Recycle your thoughts like dry or wet, and this is what you had to do when you made the bet. Cause yo, I see nothing but the best. This is what we came for this, man, there ain't no rest. It's hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. You be watching, making the call and their fears like the refs calling the shots. I'll be both the BUD and the POT, yeah. Rocking the sessions in the parking lot, the cypher. I'm getting hyper, kinda like Roddy Piper. Yo, I'm ready to do this like a lifer. I told ya, decision is in position. I be on the mission, wishing upon this Northstar and Paul like Tiger Woods. I told you it's all good. I did what I should and what I could. The situation is destined to be for you to be going on a vacation, and you're taking a trip to the Haitian nation. And now you're putting this place in complacent territory. I know the story, getting the glory. You can't ignore me. This is what I did since I was a kid, dropping 9 hits of acid, and you was a rave dude bastard. I told that story, I know, I suppose. Coming around like you're flying them drones in the war zones.
Just set it free and let it be, till I domesticate the space that separates me from my destiny. Effortlessly, with every single breath I breathe, oxygen toxins boxed in when I squeeze. Larynx, from the top of this pharynx, it's in the middle of the week, we got the riddle of the Sphinx. Set them free like the clunks and the clink from the chains. that they wear around their necks like the bones and medallions. I show this respect, give a dap, maybe just a bump. Wear a face mask when I'm out with my friends for lunch. Set myself free from all of these myths, divine spelling themes. Sometimes you gotta get over it, live and let it be. Kicking it like Jim Kelly, very illustrious. When it comes to this, I'm the dust industrious, the dustiest, well-read killer. Drink water straight out the tap, no lead filter. The altar of all of the Gibraltar. I won't ever stammer or even falter. Maybe stumble, I mumble. I hear the honey acts of lumberjacks that track like lightning when the thunder cracks. I think I'm under attack, so I must stop and just relax. Got the safe sus for that? Yes, in fact. Knock on wood if you could, that's a fact. Set it free.
I've been holding back, trying to give you everything, but it feels like I'm trapped. I'm like a ghost with no wings, a cage you can't see, the eyes that be fearing me. The skies, what you see is freedom of some chains, tighter than a ring. I'm fighting in a flight of the queen, and you can't see the moment that's free. Looking for a dream, that's just a feed. Passing the skies, some baggage behind you, lost and your soul was just flying. Touch the sky. You know what real pimping is. See, real pimping is set you free. Real pimping is taking head at air where you wanna be. Bitch, you was stuck in a place that didn't exist. On the road and I'm hoping that your ass get hit. Trying to struggle behind the regret. What you had to do and I wasn't even finished yet. I be feeling the weight on the shoulder. System controller broken, but I guess I folded. When I got the two paid, I know when I can hold them. Curve in the curve, what you thought was the word. So the purpose, you see what you deserve. Dusters leave scorching the earth. What has to see when you left it first? That was a doubt in the route and believing when you left in the house and the baby that was sitting on the couch. Just to achieve what you see when you left on the scene. Doing what I thought when it didn't when it seems.
This shit ain't really my style, but I'm still finna go wild. Been at this shit for a while. I got the sauce and it's hot, not mild. This ain't no flop, it's a bop like white hoe. Strip off your top, give me top, I like dome. Hop in that lift, not the type I drive home. Blocking that bitch, don't be trying my phone. Oh shit, no phone, but you still know who it is. I brought the new flow to this old school mix. I need new dope, cause I'm sick of clocking in. Every day I work my ace, still make time to make a hit.
So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna set us free? Or stress economies with tears possibly? Hostilities internationally overseas. How many wars? Who's keeping score? People seeking shelter when bombs hit the floor. Now they've gone from rich to poor, and we